Ladies and gentlemen, trains and train cars alike, welcome back to your favorite podcast, Podzilla, the show where we talk about all movies and media, kaiju and monster related. My name is Micah. I'm here with my brother,
Jaisha. Hey guys, or Jaishune Jaishu, if you like.
That's the one. And I'm actually in the train car with Jaishu right now. I'm looking across the seats.
Yeah.
And there are two faces who are also lounging on the little recliners in front of us across the table. Is that Rich and Nick from the Podzilla Wrap-Up podcast?
OGP fans, really good personal friends. How are you guys doing? How'd you get here?
I was hoping you wouldn't see my face with this newspaper, but now that you know I'm here, we're doing pretty good.
Yeah, there's no murder on the Shinkalion Express tonight.
Let's hope not.
Well, maybe there will be.
No, don't say that. It's not going to happen. We're all friends here. We've come together to talk about trains. To talk about the shared passion of the four of us: anime and trains and Godzilla. You know,
that's it. That's all three.
It's all led to this.
That's all led to this. This is the crossover episode. All the P fans have been waiting for it. Podzilla and the Podzilla Wrap-Up podcast. It's honestly so good to have you guys on the show. Like, you've been in the Discord, you've been P fans since the beginning, I feel. And it's been so cool to get to know you and to become friends and, I don't know, have this shared little community together and passion. So it's only right that you guys finally come on the show. I thought it'd be cool to get to know each of you a little bit. I mean, I'm sure people listening to this also listen to the Podzilla Wrap-Up show. If they don't, what are you guys doing? You need to check it out. But maybe, Rich, do you want to introduce yourself a bit and I don't know, let everyone know what got you into Godzilla in the first place?
Probably my dad. Same like you guys.
Huh.
Back in probably the early 90s, I remember always seeing the movies on Saturday mornings. Always constantly the same 4 or 5 movies. I always remember the VHSs we had. The Return of Godzilla 94 or 84.
Yep.
I think King of the Monsters was one of the other ones that I watched at the time. Son of Godzilla, like you guys, was a lot of the Showa era ones. And then finally stumbling upon the later ones when I got the internet, that there was actually more that I never really seen. And we actually made like a stop motion movie. Now the movie doesn't exist anymore because it was on like an old track tape, but we actually had like little tanks that move across, and we had all our Godzilla figures, and we'd shoot fireworks at them or explode them. But that was probably the best memory I had to get me into Godzilla. So having that family, bond around Godzilla, and now kind of introducing my son to it is kind of the same thing.
That is crazy rich lore that I never realized. You've like made a home Godzilla movie before.
The tapes got lost, so maybe they're in a dump somewhere. Maybe somebody will find them and release them.
Burned in a warehouse fire somewhere.
I mean, they're not as buried as the carrot cut, maybe, but it's something along those lines.
Cut that.
Yeah, I'm cutting that out of that. What you're talking about there.
Are we talking like a couple minutes long movie or like feature film, 2 hours, 30 minutes?
I remember for a good few months, we'd be out every night on the back porch area, and he would have set up like a whole line of cars, like the little tanks. And then we'd shoot them off. Obviously, we want to try to be night and then day scenes. We didn't have many figures, or I didn't have many figures like scale enough to make it look like the tanks were kind of scale with the Godzilla. So a lot of the tanks would just either get melted, or we'd have to do the scene the next day. And I always remember that smell of that plastic just burning after.
You were actually like shooting fireworks and melting them all.
Oh yeah, yeah. And I don't think we had really any buildings. It was just big rocks around that we would just kind of put there as be mountains. But it was definitely something that got me interested in kaiju Godzilla, basically, the being the main one.
I'm going to need to take some notes, maybe. Maybe we could take this offline, Rich, because I'm about to lose a hand if I don't make a movie in the next year. So I might need to get some tips.
Yeah, Rich, you made a movie.
Well, as long as Micah will be doing the procedure, you should be fine.
Yeah.
He'll use the correct needle to draw the blood, and he'll be able to take care of you.
Will he? Do I trust my own brother with my life in a nursing situation? Stay tuned.
That's a reality TV show waiting to happen.
That'll be a wrap-up ponder now. Would Jaisha trust?
Would Jaisha trust his own brother?
Yeah.
Will I?
In the midst of a medical emergency, would Jaisha trust Micah to resuscitate him, or to save his hand, Like, what am I going to put it in ice? See, these are all. See, now we have content for the next episode. Nick.
I think you mean put it in rice. I think that's what we'll save it.
Now, that's if Jasher was a cyborg or a Terminator.
You're treating me like I'm a phone that has water in it. Great. This bodes well. Nick, what got you into Godzilla?
Into Godzilla?
Yeah.
I'm a 90s kid, so I was a gamer from a young age.
90s kids.
Honestly, what got me into Godzilla was, the games, save the earth and destroy all monsters. But what really got me into Godzilla and giant monsters in general was Rampage. If you ever heard or played Rampage.
Oh, I love Rampage. I played that to death. Our dad made an arcade machine that we grew up playing, and Rampage, OG, Primal. What's the Primal?
Primal Rage.
Primal Rage.
Such fun arcade battlers.
The dinosaur.
It's a fighting game with a T-Rex.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, no, games. And then eventually I made the jump to movies. But I was a Godzilla games fan exclusively for a long time when I was a little Nerkles.
Whoa. So the Pipeworks stuff as well? You grew up playing this?
Mostly.
Wow.
I'm glad that they don't record the hours on those consoles because I played a lot of that as a kid. Yeah.
That's great. I feel like you don't hear too many people with the Godzilla franchise who make the jump into it through the other pieces of media. It's usually people who grew up watching the movies first and then discovering the games and the books and the comics later. It's interesting to hear you on the other side of that coin.
My household was mainly full of Disney films. So all the games
Godzilla.
are where I had to make the jump from games to other media, for a lot of things.
I feel like we're evenly placed here today in this recording, though, because Nick, if I know anything about you, you're the biggest video game fan in the world. Tabletop games, video games.
Number one, yeah.
Number one, roguelikes, whatever the other things are, which Mike is very much the same, gaming before anything else. Whereas I feel like... Rich, I go to your Letterboxd when I'm looking for new horror movies to watch because I feel like we've got that shared love of trashy movies. So I think we're evenly split, which is nice.
Yeah, I'm definitely the movie side of it. Nick's more the more knowledgeable things, little lore end of things.
I love me some lore.
And I'm more the trashy kind of in not meaning anything kind of trivia things I'll pick up on movies.
Yeah.
And I think Nick's more like the backstory, the legend kind of things. He knows a lot more about that.
Nick is the legend of things.
The legend of things.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm curious. I like that. I'm a legend lore smith.
Yeah,
There you
we go.
What can I say?
Well, I've posed small questions to Nick, and he automatically knows the backstory of the what was the anime studio that Micah liked?
Ghibli.
That's it. He knew all about it. I mean, little things like that. I don't know anything about anime. I don't want to know anything about anime. And watching the movie that we'll be talking about, I've known too much about anime. So
I hope you know that I chose it specifically for you.
I know.
I think he knows.
I'm well aware.
I was hoping. I was praying that was the case.
Oh, that's great. Before one last question. Obviously, over the past few months, you guys have started up the Podzilla Wrap-Up podcast.
Yes.
After not just being fans of the show, but also fans of the community around it, you guys had such a great first intro episode, just chatting about.
Oh, was your
much
other
this community
episodes great as well,
has done.
Micah? They had a great intro episode. Are there other episodes any good? Would you recommend them?
I dabbled time to time.
Sounds like he hasn't listened since the first episode.
You know, to be completely to be completely transparent, most of my listening of the recent episodes has been when I've been at my house. I hear my mother doing her cleaning in the other room, and I just hear your voices pop out of the blue. She is an avid listener of the Wrap-Up podcast.
So she's learning about you through our episodes.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's wonderful.
We didn't talk once that day, but she heard a lot about me.
Oh, yeah.
But on the back of that, what's it been like, the adventure of starting a podcast? How has that been in general?
Yes.
So it was supposed to be with Frogurt at first, and this was probably a month or two before it even started. I think it was just more me joking around saying I was going to start one. And I'm not even sure if it was oh yeah, dare me, I'll start a podcast about you guys. And eventually it led to that. I think Frogurt was pretty busy that month or two leading up to it.
Well, he's big time YouTuber now, right?
He's a big time streamer now, and now he's got the Burlington Coat Factory job. So he's on the mend, and he's
there we go.
he's a big citizen now in the United States of America.
Bigger than we'll ever be. Wow. Good on you, Frogurt.
But he had mentioned that that Nick was on to guest host at one episode, and I said, "Oh well, Nick, do you want to just co-host it?" And you know, I think we're 10 episodes in, so here we are now on the main feed.
It's pretty good because again,
it's dreams come true.
I hear this stat thrown around a lot, but I think it's like most podcasts fizzle out after like 4 or 5 episodes.
It's like shockingly low.
Yeah, like it's like 99% fizzle out after like 4 or 5 episodes or something. So good on you guys. I'm an avid wrap-up fan. I'm a dub fan, a W fan, or a PW.
What's the P fan equivalent?
PWU.
That's a good question.
Fan.
Rich, what would we call our fans? I mean, we kind of like took over P fans, really.
Yeah.
Because we're for the P fans, after all.
Yeah. Finally, a podcast for the P fans. Yeah.
Yes, for the people, by the people.
For the people.
And like making more after the first one, you know, kind of seeing what all went into it, how many notes I had to take, how many times I listened to each of your episodes and back episodes to find things to talk about. And then even Nick wanted to do more episodes on the older episodes, which I listened to like the first 6 episodes, and there's nothing
bad,
there.
Rich. You could
there's
tell
nothing
us.
there. I've
They
listened
suck.
multiple times.
I'm sorry you had to do
Like
that.
the first one I listened to like 4 times in 2 days, and I kind of knew exactly what we were going to say each time, and I'm like, what? They just talk about the movie. There was nothing. You guys might have said your names once in the episode, and that's about it. So.
Yeah.
Things are going to get wild in the off season because I want to keep going. So
yeah. Yes, please. I feel like we're driving you guys crazy bit by bit. I think maybe it's time we purge the old episodes. Maybe it's time we do some cleanup.
We purge the old episodes. I think we get someone else in the community to make the Podzilla wrap up podcast.
Yes, it's only a matter of time.
Yeah. We'll eventually run through more of the catalog. I think once you discuss how you adopted Maguma is when you actually started talking about yourselves a little more. And I think that was in like Rodan, or I forget exactly which episode, but right around then. But there's so many movies in between Godzilla and Rodan that kind of really don't mean much in the lineage of things.
What do you mean?
So they're just
Rich?
kind of filler things. Half human episodes. There's nothing there.
What do you mean?
I don't want to hear any Varan slander.
Those are classic kaiju movies.
Which Varan episode are you talking about? Because there was 2.
And both equally as important to the podcast.
Varan the Unbelievable has this like water pollution subplot, water treatment. It's really good, guys.
The one thing I noticed is how excited you guys were for like the first few episodes. And then once you start getting into the Americanization of like the half human, the Varan, like it just, I could hear the defeat a little bit. And Micah started like really sleeping through a lot of the Godzilla marches. And once Tank showed up in the movies, it was just, JJ was like, what are you talking about? You just slept through half of the movie. And, I remember that rocket scene in Rodan where JJ said, oh, once that first rocket hit, you were out. And it was like a 20-minute scene almost.
I legitimately think I've got a syndrome. I think I've got a Pavlovian response to tanks.
Or action or something. And I think that going through your letterbox, that shows whatever I'm following Movie A Day Mike of what he's watching. There's no action in any of the movies. It's like either musicals or Studio Ghibli or hang on.
He's trying to put himself to sleep.
Let me find my pile of Micah Movie A Day Micah notes.
oh my goodness.
I'll have you know that there are many a Ghibli film full of action sequences. Go see Porco Rosso.
Oh yeah.
The Smashing Machine, The Girl Who Leapt Through Time, The Roses.
Yeah, get him.
Okay,
Rich.
you can't
get him.
say
Get
that
him.
The Smashing Machine is not an action movie.
It sounds like it's action, but I'm going to guess it's not.
It's
No,
not.
it's not.
It's a family drama.
This is why Rich is the Podzilla historian. See the work he does to dredge up every little detail.
It's Movie A Day Micah journal he's got right now.
Yeah, I've usually got like his list of 2 back week of what he's watched. And I'm not counting the marathon that you watch because I'm
No, please count it. That was
still
me
waiting to
making up
hear-
for a week of not watching
I
movies.
forced him to be there, so it's off the record.
How much of those did he stay awake for though?
Every single one, I'll have you know, Rich.
During the first movie of the marathon, I saw his eyes start to falter. But he powered through. I'm proud of him. He powered
And
through.
then I was wide awake for the rest of the 7.
It's like so good to have you guys here, though. The show has been so fun to listen to. Something I love about the wrap-up show, which we'd love to do more, is like you guys have had so many members of the community on the show. And sometimes it's not even just to talk about Godzilla. Like recently when Agnes came on just to talk about, what in the world was it?
Mutton busting?
Mutton busting.
Yeah, mutton busting, horses, a specific video game. My hands were off for that. I had no idea what was happening, but it was amazing. And you're right. I want random P fans on our show to talk about whatever the heck they're really passionate about.
Yeah.
And Agnes was the first of many.
Yeah.
Podcast for the P fans.
Yeah, who knew that my parents voluntarily put children on sheep and then they raced them out and they dressed them as little cowboys? I mean, that was something. And I live in that state that it happens. And well, she said it happened in New Jersey, so I guess we're next to that state. But it's something that you find out wild from random people, that things that you never knew about.
Maybe the Podzilla meetup isn't actually going to be in Pennsylvania. Maybe it is in Jersey, watching the Mutton Bustin' P-Fan Trip 2026.
Yes.
Maybe.
I could definitely see Frogurt riding a little sheep.
I could see it too. I don't know why he's not already doing it. I think it'd kill it. The Mutton Buster.
What do you guys think of that, by the way? That all of your fans seem to coalesce to the state of Pennsylvania in the United States, because there are dozens of us.
I don't know why that is.
Dozens.
It's
insane.
There's people in the Discord named Philadelphia P fan, I think.
Yeah. And as soon as everyone, a new P fan joins or someone joins the Discord, it's always like, oh, please introduce yourself. And like 9 times out of 10, I'm from Pennsylvania. It's crazy. What's happening down there?
And every time it's like, we got another one. It's like, yes, let's go.
I'm sure that there are just people with a Podzilla calling card throwing it around the state.
Do you have Podzilla posters around there?
No, but we can.
There's a rogue P fan.
Rich, have you been dropping brochures at doors? Because thank you.
No, but I just posted a picture of like the Godzilla figures I have in my back window of my truck. I got to get like a Podzilla Discord link or something, or a QR code to scan and join or listen to the show.
Yeah, that's right.
That'll get some P fans going.
I'm still waiting for a patch to put on like my denim coat.
Oh,
that'd actually
logo.
be sick. Hey,
I was actually mocking up some merch ideas not last week. So maybe I need to put that out to the listeners. What do you guys want to wear? What do you guys want as for merch? Because I've got some ideas. I reckon some patches, some stickers.
I want a Man vs. Wild 2 shirt.
A what shirt?
A Man vs. Wild 2 shirt.
Like Bear Grylls. I don't know if there's a Man vs.
No. There was a Jay Grills.
A Jay Grills. I don't know what you're talking about, Rich. I think you're getting confused. Man vs. Wild Season 2 with Bear Grylls. But yeah, let us know if you want any specific merch. And we'd like to try and do it. Anyway, I mean, before we get into Shinkalion the Movie, should we just do what we usually do? Have you guys been watching anything good recently? You guys been playing anything good?
My life has been subsumed by Helldivers 2.
Oh.
Like that's all I've been doing video game wise. I don't know what it is. Me and my buddies, just Helldivers.
did you play it when it first came out?
Yeah.
Is this like a resurgence back into the game?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I stopped playing for like months, and then my one buddy was just like, hey man, you want to try Helldivers again? It's been a while. And I'm like, all right, sure, why not? And now I'm locked in. So
That rules.
yeah, Helldivers. P-fans, Helldivers, let's go.
That's great. I was so bummed that I never jumped on the train when it came out on the train, but after watching Starship Troopers recently, it really gave me that hankering for just being an absolute space soldier.
Bug hunting.
Bug
Bug
hunting
hunting.
on planets around the place with your buddies. Hopefully it's not too late in the life cycle of the game to jump in fresh, because I still want to give it a try very, very soon.
Nah, it just came out for Xbox as well. So a humongous influx of players came in. So got a bunch of newbies to be alongside.
Perfect timing.
That's
Hey.
cool. I owned it on Steam. I gave it a try when it first released, and I was like, but I've heard that there's been heaps and heaps of updates, and maybe it's time to give it another go. Maybe it's time to dive back in.
Yeah, don't worry, soldier. I'll hold your hand the whole way.
Thank you.
It's for watching. You know what? It's the same thing I say on the wrap up podcast. I haven't been watching a ton in general, but Severance.
Oh, I relate to you so much.
Yes, Severance.
That's a good one. If anyone hasn't seen it, it's really weird, but very good.
Really
And
good.
then I recently saw that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles film. It came out a while ago.
The animated one?
Yeah, the one
With
that's
like Finn Wolfhard and whatnot?
yeah, that was surprisingly good. I didn't know what to expect, but it was a very good watch.
I still need to see that. I'm going to need to do some like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles deep diving for the Magic the Gathering set next year because I'm such a shill.
That one goes pretty deep, Jasher. That one goes pretty deep.
Let's start at the beginning. I'm going to watch everything ever made. No.
After Podzilla, after doing the Godzilla journey, I think we just need to go on a, what would you even call it? Like a continuity hiatus.
We've started that with Shinkalion, right? We're in the middle of a story.
Yeah, this is perfect.
A deep dive detox. Like, no
Yes.
more. Can't go in too deep anymore. No, we watch one. And that's it.
Surface
I can't read
level.
the comics. I can't read the novels.
No. Rich, have you been watching anything good or bad?
Yeah, some bad stuff. I watched Slugs again. That's a really awful horror 80s movie.
The Slugs from Slugs?
Slugs. It's actually a book I heard.
What?
And there's supposedly a sequel book, but it's a bad horror movie. The music in it's awful. It's not really comparative to what's actually happening on screen. I watched that. I watched Shin Godzilla earlier today, just to kind of get me in the Podzilla mood. But can't really get out of that Shinkalion mood. I watched Shinkalion the movie. I watched R.L. Stein's Goosebumps 2 with Jack Black, where he's the puppet. I saw that on Netflix the other day. I was like, I'll try that. It was, okay, I guess for kids. What else? A lot of sports, a lot of other horror movies I don't even really know off the top of my head. Mostly Slugs. I think I watched it about 3-4 times this week. Psycho Gorman, I watched again.
Why are you watching Slugs 3 times in a week, Rich?
I don't know. It's so good.
We're going to wrap that. We're wrapping Slugs next up.
Slugs.
Someone's got to watch it. It's still free on Tubi.
Maybe that's what's up next for me. I love Psycho Gorman so much. You mentioned it on the wrap-up show not too long ago. I love Psycho Gorman, and the director's the guy who's making the new Deathstalker that's coming out this month.
Yeah, I saw it's coming out on digital soon. I was like, I thought Jason right away when I seen that.
Yeah. It's like no better director to do it, to be honest. Something real, like practical effects filled, super cheesy, heaps of monsters.
Yep.
I'm so ready. Deathstalker, Podstalker. We're rebranding Podzilla when Deathstalker, the new movie, comes out. We'll noodle on it.
We'll noodle.
We just said no more deep dives.
But that's already been deep dived, Nick. That's the thing. It's already been. I'm up to date. I'm ready.
That's true. You're already in too deep, one might say.
You can start a franchise podcast.
Okay.
Without talking about any of the previous pieces of media.
I'd rather die. I'd rather chop off my other hand that I'm not gonna have lose next year when I'm gonna make the movie. I'm gonna make
Handless
the movie.
Jace.
Michael, what have you been doing?
Most of my time recently, a bunch of big contenders for Game of the Year has been released. Hollow Knight Silksong has been one, but the other one has been Hades 2, which I haven't played yet. It's supposed to be incredible. I played the original when it came out, I want to say like 5 years ago, maybe 5 to 7, and it's just such a fun roguelite. Jasha, what is a roguelite?
A roguelite is when it's like the original video game Rogue, that they're all roguelikes and roguelites are based on in some way, where you are starting in a specific place and slowly level up powers and abilities. And this is a light version of that because they reset at a certain point when you get to a certain...
Oh, I was actually so proud of you for a bit.
I saw Nick's eyes I saw the disappointment in his
there was
face.
sparkle in there and they so suddenly faded.
You were getting there.
It just means that if you finish a run, you've got like a way of progressing up even outside of the runs.
Yeah, Micah knows.
Then you keep your stuff.
Yeah. You can upgrade your character outside so the next time you go back in, you're a little bit stronger.
But they're based on a video game called Rogue.
That's right.
Okay. Well,
Hades is an incredible roguelite.
what's a roguelite?
It's what we just said.
What's a roguelite?
Yeah, you define it.
Roguelikes are like arcade games where you do it once and there's no connective tissue between runs.
Yeah, roguelikes are like Rogue. And Rogue was basically advanced Dungeons and Dragons in video game form. So you jump into the dungeon. If you die, that's it. Start over. So, yeah, roguelite is exactly what Mike has said, where there's like ways to progress even if you lose.
I think even Mike is confused on that answer you just gave.
Oh, don't say
No,
that.
that's how, Micah, that's how you should have described it to me. Advanced Dungeons and Dragons and video games. I get that.
That
now.
makes sense
Thank
to you.
That's yes.
Yeah.
Now, what is Advanced Dungeons and Dragons?
It's like Dungeons and Dragons, a bit advanced.
Sure. We'll do it.
Where's the lie?
Where is it?
Yeah, makes sense to me. Hades is good. Go play it. You're trying to escape hell. It's fantastic. And then I have been just watching, last Saturday I watched 8 movies
Yeah, but that
in one day.
was a Halloween movie marathon that I had to twist your arm to go to. Apart from
You
that,
did not need to twist my arm. I was
I needed
jumping
to
at the
send
chance.
multiple messages. You bought tickets, the drive to it.
That's literally movie day, Mike.
Yeah, wait.
Not movie a day, Mike. Movie day, Mike.
That is movie day, Mike.
8 movies in one day,
Yeah.
with each movie being like an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Yeah.
How does that fit in 24 hours?
They're all like 80 minutes, and there's like a 10-minute break in between each one. They're all just like super short horrors, slashers, thrillers.
They were great though. What was your favorite one from the marathon?
There was a movie called Peeping Tom, which is like one of the first slashers from 1960, which sounds like it's going to be super messed up, but it's actually like really surprisingly sweet about this like messed up dude who's really socially awkward and who's like had this terrible upbringing that has completely ruined him. But he loves cameras and he starts falling in love with this woman, but he can't hide the fact that he's like a serial killer on the side. And it blew me away. It just looks so good for something that came out in the 60s.
It's in black and white, right?
No, colored.
It's in color.
And like
Oh.
beautiful
colour, yeah.
colors. It was, fantastic.
Positive I'd seen that
It
before.
might have been black and white, but I think it was recently remastered with the help of
Scorsese himself.
Martin Scorsese. Yeah,
Oof.
great stuff.
Did you have a favorite?
There is a movie which I won't say too much about, but it's called One Cut of the Dead. Fantastic Japanese zombie movie about a crew trying to make a zombie movie. It's fantastic. Go watch it. Would recommend.
Beck, have you seen that?
No, sir.
Oh, please.
Just like how Jason's always blown away by how Mike hasn't seen movies. Every so often I'm blown away by what movies Nick hasn't seen either.
Yeah, has Nick seen it has become a thing on the wrap-up show. And
It's like one step next from has Micah seen it, has Nick seen it.
yeah, the answer is very often no.
Is Movie a Day Mike still a thing? Is it finished? Is it dead and gone?
No, it's very much still around.
What did you watch yesterday?
Yesterday, I was going to watch a movie. I had lined up Bodies.
Intentional Movie a Day, Mike. Okay.
Bodies
Movie a Day, Mike.
lined up. And then I went through like a bunch of cool documentary videos on YouTube. So I'm still watching
Is
stuff.
YouTube the
Just
foil?
because you can't log it on Letterboxd doesn't make it any less.
What are you watching
art.
on YouTube? Smosh?
No, I'm not watching Smosh.
What are you watching? Tobuscus?
Oh, that's a callback to Buscus.
Minecraft meme parody songs? What are you
Yeah,
doing?
that was it.
Okay, that's what you're spending your time on.
That's the one.
Those are my documentaries I was watching.
I've tried watching every movie. I've tried watching every movie. I'm not doing too well at it. I tried watching one horror movie every day in October for Spooktober. I've still got today. Today's the last day over here in New Zealand. It's Halloween today. This is a Halloween recording. We're talking about trains. But I have failed. I think I've watched 27 or 28 horrors. That movie marathon really helped. And Rich, your letterbox has truly helped me. I was like, I'm going to need to find something real quick to watch. What has Rich seen? Body Melt. Okay, I'll give this a watch. So it's been fun. I've just been watching real obscure stuff this whole month. And all my other friends have been messaging me like, why the heck are you watching this? But then I know I'm making Rich proud. So that's why I do what I do.
Yeah, you're going down the right path.
Thank you.
If you want to find obscure horror that really not many people have seen and isn't very good, but will have really wild practical effects and probably is free, check mine out.
Okay, there we go. Maybe it's Slugs. Maybe I just watched Slugs, 4 times today,
Yeah,
and then
4
I can
times.
finish my 31 horror movies.
I've never even seen Slugs, but I just love that there's a movie that's just called Slugs. That's just funny to me.
I know nothing about it, but I can picture the movie in its entirety.
Better or worse than Hobgoblins, Rich? What would you say?
Way better.
Whoa. Whoa.
I mean, seeing it 4 times.
Ooh. Okay.
Speaks volumes.
Speaks a lot. Should we get into Shinkansen, Henkei, Robo, Shinkalion the movie, the marvelous fast ALFA-X that comes from the future?
No.
Yeah, we've been putting it off for far too long.
Nailed it.
Thank you. Or Shinkalion the movie, I think is what it's abbreviated to. Shinkalion the movie.
Oh, let's stick with that. Yeah.
I didn't realize there's only one Shinkalion movie.
I think there's 2 now.
Is there a new one?
I think there was like a show that came out before this movie, and then there's a new show called Build the Future.
Yeah.
And I think a new movie called Build the Future something. I don't know.
Lads, get ready to come back next week.
It's Rich's curse. We'll only invite him on the show, not talking about monsters or horror, but
For
trains.
train movies.
Anime trains.
We're slowly transforming into like a train podcast.
Train podcast. Podzilla ALFA-X. Oh, that's the next generation. Nick, did you want to bring us in with a synopsis?
Let's go.
Did you want to tell everyone, and myself included, what happened in this film, please? Because I'm lost.
In a world of kaiju, angelic aliens, and vocaloids, train fanatic Hayato and his friends pilot the ultimate weapon, the Shinkalions, giant train mecha of awesome celestial power. Crossing time, space, and even universe, Hayato and his dad are the key to the survival of humanity itself. In Shinkansen, Henkei, Robo, Shinkalion the Movie, the marvelous fast ALFA-X from the future.
Oh,
Incredible. It brought me back to this morning when I watched this movie.
Yep, this afternoon.
yeah.
Blurry-eyed, seeing the reason that I put this movie forward in the first place, Snow Godzilla appear within the first few minutes of the movie.
Yeah.
Yep. They did not waste time with that. They brought him right in.
And I think it so quickly dawned on me, in this movie in particular, how Godzilla has just strayed so far from what Oshiro Honda envisioned with his 54 movie.
He's spinning in his grave seeing this.
Because it's not just Godzilla we see at the start. We see Godzilla, and then it's a quick cut to Hatsune Miku in some sort of spaceship talking to someone.
Yeah.
He's just become one of those characters that is used to showcase a mascot of Japan, which you see through various means. Like the fact they've
Godzilla,
got
Evangelion, Miku, the mascots of Japan.
the real Shin Japan heroes. But the fact that you see Godzilla, like statues of him all around the place, in airports you'll see giant, building high dioramas. You see, Godzilla the ride.
Mm-hmm.
Who was it recently in the Discord who went to see the...
Connor went on the zip
Connor
line.
went on the zip line to
Yeah.
go to Godzilla's mouth. Like, he is just one of those pieces of history and now media that you can't really bring him back to what he was first envisioned as this, allergy? Allegory. roll that back.
As an allergy for Hiroshima, yeah.
As this allegory for Hiroshima. And now PTSD, which I'm glad we're getting with the new Godzilla movies that are coming out. But I feel like we've gone too far that we can't go back, so we just might as well embrace it and have Godzilla fighting giant train mechs alongside Hatsune Miku and Shinji.
Yeah, for that reason, there's so much to say about this movie, but it felt like an ad.
Yes.
It was.
It was basically an advertisement for a rail company, for JR East Rail. These trains are real. They're real train models.
Okay.
That's what blew my mind.
Who are they advertising though to about these speed trains? It's not like no one's gonna. Well, I guess they're gonna invest in them, but there's nothing that. What are they advertising? I guess they're ride them, but also in one of my notes, they always transform from these trains. But okay, are there people in the trains when they transform? What happens to those people? Are they just riding around wasting this precious fuel and electricity to ride them around? What's the point of these trains? Tell me.
I love Hayato, our main kid character, just how much he's into trains and train stuff. And the whole start of this movie is him like looking out the window at this new train. And it's like, wow, it's this many carriages long and this carriage looks completely different to this carriage. And then we're shown both the carriages and they're the exact same carriage. And he's so into it. He's got books and drawings and designs, and every single train that pops up is the best thing ever. They're really trying to get people into their trains, their train company. I think they're trying to indoctrinate every kid in Japan to be like, whoa, use our bullet trains, please.
I mean,
Which I'm all for, just on the record.
you didn't know a train kid when you were younger? Because we have train kids over here.
There's
Are train kids real?
Oh, yeah.
They exist?
Oh yeah.
And they grew up to be train adults.
Like model trains?
Yeah, they're more like steam locomotive like trains. Like even I had some of them tracks and trains where you put on the cute little conductor's hat and the overall suspenders, and you put little water in the little steam engine and it runs around the track and
please
smokes.
tell me there's photos of this.
You were dressing up as a train conductor?
I don't think there's any photos. If so, they'd be released within conjunction of the Carica.
Yeah. Yeah. There are, I mean, people stay in that hobby well into adulthood. I mean, you've got people that collect anime figures, but there are also people that have like these model perfect train sets in their basement where it's got like mountains and the whole station's built, and just so they can watch the train go around. Train kids are totally real. So I could at least see Hayato for who he is.
Yeah, and if trains exist, but if they also turned into mechs in our real world, like everyone would probably be into them. To be honest, I'd probably be into trains if they were mechs and there was a giant corporation fighting monsters with them.
If you rode a train that turned into a mech, I think by proxy you would have to be a train kid. Absolutely.
Train kid. Something that dawned on me when we started this movie is just how anime it is. And I knew it was going to be an anime film. But even from the start, when it like Godzilla appears, Miku appears, and it's like a scene from halfway through the movie, or like a scene, was that in the timeline correct? It didn't introduce them, but maybe it was them fighting in a different dimension. I don't know. They were there and then they weren't. And then it was focused on the kid. And then Godzilla was there. Then Miku was there. And then Miku disappeared. And now she's part of the group. And now there's some random flashback to something that happened in the show.
It's official. Jaisha hates in media res.
In media res? What's in media res?
Yeah. You do hate in media res, don't you?
I'm not going to tell Jaisha.
Yeah, tell them what a roguelite is.
What's in media?
No, media res just means they throw you right in.
Is it like a roguelike?
No, it just means they throw you right into it.
Yeah.
You begin in the middle.
Yeah.
I had written down a note here. Does Godzilla fight off of Earth on this? Because they shoot some sort of thing on him, and then they transport him to like some battle station or where they fight. No, is that what happens?
I don't know.
You watched the movie now?
Well, so we're going to have to take this movie by steps because there are layers here.
Yeah,
no.
There are layers.
Oh, no.
And I feel like the movie is intentionally not worrying about answering any questions. Why is Godzilla snow? Why is Godzilla here?
It's the same Godzilla from Godzilla vs. Gigan Rex and Godzilla vs. Megalon. Those like animated shorts they released for Godzilla Day. The same Godzilla design.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's the same exact design from those, but with the snow added to it.
For reasons.
Yeah, because it's kind of like, reminded me of Burning Godzilla a bit, but in place of the fire, the ice, the snow. That's kind of cool.
I like the idea.
It is pretty cool. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
It is pretty cool. But you're right that this is kind of like, I don't know, it's like Japanese Fortnite if it was an anime.
You're right.
Because it is just them. It's a story that we haven't seen. We haven't seen the show. So we're thrown into all these characters we don't know. But the plot is that there is some sort of there are particles that are disrupting space-time dimensions.
Well, hang on.
They're able to like...
You're skipping the discovery that they find in the ice.
Oh, the train?
The thrilling, enthralling. Yeah. Who discovers a train in the ice?
The train in the ice?
I was like, all right, well, they're going to discover Godzilla or something. No. It's a train.
They're uncovering it like it was dinosaur bones and then it was just this train.
Yeah, once I saw it was a train that they discovered, it's like, oh, we're in for a long haul on this locomotive train here. I had a question for anime fans here. Are the exclamation points and the water droplets when they are next to the characters, like, is that in all anime movies or shows?
I don't think I know what you mean.
Talking about.
When they're like making faces or doing something like that, there's an exclamation point that draws next to their face.
Yeah.
Or a like water droplet when they're crying or laughing.
Yeah, that's pretty common.
Oh, wait. Rich, is this your first anime?
No, Rich he's seen every anime.
Okay, I've seen the Godzilla anime movies, but I've pushed them out of my mind. I don't want to ever remember them again.
This might be Rich's first anime. 'Cause
Correct,
Jay
yeah.
sure did say that this was very anime, and I knew exactly what he meant by that. Because you're right, there is like a bar where it's like, okay, well, this is an anime, but how anime is it?
Yeah.
And this was extremely. So yes, the weird facial expressions like the bulging vein is another classic when they're angry.
Bleeding from the nose.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
We've all seen it.
If the Godzilla animated trilogy is your frame of reference, I'm sorry.
What do you mean? Why are you sorry?
Don't apologize now that you had your chance when to not pick this movie.
It's no use, Mike. I've tried telling him
Yeah, it's all right.
that there's more out there.
Like the Shinkalion TV series.
Yeah.
It pretty much like the premise is that they've got some sort of device that can bring things from other dimensions and bring things forward and back in time, right? Which is how we get Godzilla and how we get Miku and how we get Shinji.
I think first off, just to have a better frame of reference for this movie, the Shinkalion series, there is a organization that has repurposed bullet trains into becoming mechs, and there are just a heck ton of middle schoolers who are now able to pilot these mechs. On the flip side, there is an ancient race of beings that shared human ancestors but now have splintered off into their own splinter race.
Was this in the movie?
Yes, called, oh my gosh, what are they called?
The Valhallians.
Is that what Genbu was?
I think they were.
Yeah.
I think they were from Valhalla.
Yeah, that was the villain at the end.
3 helpings of sweets that he's allowed?
You got it, Nick. There's an ancient race of people that they're trying to fight against.
You don't even know. You're scrolling through the Shinkalion Wikipedia.
I had to
trivia
cast the
notes.
movie from my phone to my TV.
There's like black ogres. Was that a thing? Like ogre devices?
That's
Black
one
particles?
mech. That's one mech.
That was one of the mechs.
Guys. There was some sort of prince, right? Is that who you're talking about? Prince Lord Nahane.
That's the one.
Yes,
Lord Nahane. He was the bad guy. He was an alien.
The Kitaralsis
you're right.
is what Nahane is. Is he? I don't know.
That's his name for them. Yeah.
Okay.
But I think they also called them the Valhallians or so. It's very confusing.
Yeah, it's very
Valhalla,
confusing.
yeah.
I don't know if they're from the series or not. Like, this could be an Ivan Ooze situation where these villains were
Could be.
only for the movie.
In this movie, they also discover, like you've been saying, light particles and dark particles.
In this movie, or do they exist in the show?
I think they're just in this movie.
Okay.
I can't say for certain.
Feels like it.
I would expect. And that allows them to harness the power of time and space and universes. I don't think they can control it. Not intentionally, at least. Who knows? I can't be bothered watching the 72 episodes of the anime to find out.
But like that's how we get Godzilla.
That's how we get
Taken
Godzilla.
from a different dimension. Same with Shinji. He appears, the Evangelion appears, and at first the main character's like, whoa, is this a dream? But it's not. So I'm guessing like Miku's just a part of the normal world. Oh, she's a part of their normal world.
Yeah.
But the Evangelions and Godzilla are fiction in their worlds that they recognize when they're brought into reality.
What do you guys know about Hatsune Miku?
I mean, of course I know who Hatsune Miku is.
Rich, please enlighten us.
Well, I did write down all the lyrics to the song, if that helps us figure out who she is.
Okay, yeah, that might actually.
Shinka, Shinka, Shinkalion change. Shinka, Shinka, Shinkalion change.
Is there more lyrics?
There's a whole page of lyrics still. That's just like the what's the catch line of the song.
The tag. Yeah.
No joke, I walked into Jasha's house to record today, and my first things as I stepped in the door were, "Go, change Shinkalion!" And it's a banger of a theme song. Not gonna lie.
Actually, in my notes, I put that wasn't a good song either. But
as soon as that starts, and we get like a mini Miku concert in the snow, when she goes into the song, she's like 3D animated, whereas everything else is 2D when she first appears.
Mm-hmm.
Like, guys, something was hitting for me. Like, maybe am I a Miku fan now? Her voice, something about that Vocaloid tones.
Do
do
you know what Hatsune Miku is?
No, but something about her voice was just like hitting me like ASMR does, you know? Like, she sounded like a Pikmin.
Yeah.
The way she was talking. It was feeling good for me. I don't know. Maybe I'm going to start listening to Miku.
Nick, you're looking quizzical right now.
You're right. She does sound like a Pikmin. But yeah, I see what you mean. They have her speak in like harmony. So that's why it does something for you.
Hatsune Miku is technically not a fictional character. There is a line of real Japanese idol pop stars that Japan has created called Vocaloids, who are these pop star singers that are all very famous, and the through line of all of them is that all of their voices are completely vocalized. So they haven't used any recordings of any people. It's something that they can, type in words or lyrics and get this character to sing them. They have these concerts on stage where using lasers and light beams and fog clouds, they are able to conjure up a 3D apparition of all these Vocaloids.
Miku's coming to New Zealand next year.
Which is why Miku's in 3D and we have to go see her.
She's coming next year.
Yeah, now you have to go see her, man.
You should both dress as train mechs when you go.
Please, yes.
She'll pick you out and she'll bring you to the stage.
Only the true Miku fans will realize who we are.
That'd be a good cosplay because everyone would know, everyone's seen that movie there, I guess, right?
All the Miku fans watch this movie. I think 100 people have logged this on Letterboxd. I saw this morning. 100 people.
And all of them are only seeing it for Godzilla, it seems like.
But does Japan use Letterboxd? That's the question.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That's true. That's very true. Miku, she's in the rest of the movie, right? I saw a girl with blue hair, with the other mech. She doesn't really do much after her first little introduction, but she is there?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Miku becomes a main character. She's part of the crew.
So how does she know how to fly or drive or whatever these mechs? She fights Godzilla, no?
Yeah.
She does.
How?
She's a Vocaloid, dude.
She's AI. She's lasers, Micah just said.
Yeah.
It's true.
Rich, I don't get it. What's not to understand?
When Hayato first meets her, she just goes to breakfast with him and his mom. Miku.
Yeah, she adopts him almost. She's there with him. It's like Taylor Swift going to dinner with me if I just was at a concert that night.
That really is basically what happens to them too. Because Miku's worldwide. And she was like, oh, I'm sorry for interrupting your family or whatever. Wild. Just wild that we have Hatsune Miku fighting Godzilla.
Before we get too much into the movie, I wanted to say another note I've written down. Micah, I hate this picking stuff. That kid says "and stuff" every other word that he gives out.
Train and stuff.
Yep.
And there's basically as well. Basically gets added to the end of everything, basically.
I hate this movie, basically.
I think that's something that just sort of happened in translation. That it's probably not said like that in Japanese,
But I think his sister says that, and then when his dad becomes the younger version of his dad talks like that as well, and then Hayato's like, "Whoa, you speak like my sister."
Yeah, that's the other subplot of this movie. So there's Hayato's the main character. His
We're
dad
checking back in.
is also a mech fighter and gets
His dad's director of the mech organization, right? I think.
with
Something
light
like
and
that,
dark
yeah.
particles.
He invented the trains.
Yeah, he writes that book that he saw. So in I've written down a note when he ripped the page during the movie. I was that's his dad right there. Because he rips the page just like when he's flipping through the book that there's missing pages and he sees that there's missing pages, and then the dad or the guy that we don't know yet rips these pages out of the middle of the book, and then I look at it, I'm like, that's going to be his dad from the future with the ALFA-X.
Eagle-eyed rich. I didn't even click there.
I don't know why I paid that much attention, but I did. Because apparently Micah didn't even. He's confused on what I'm even talking about.
there's the skeleton of a really good story there, though, in the movie. Because that is cool.
I liked that part. Yeah, it is cool. I liked the angle of his dad, who he doesn't seem super, super close with, becoming a kid like himself who's really into trains, and then them bonding that way to a point where it's really sad, where his dad needs to grow up and forget all these memories again. Yeah, you're right. I think it was quite a heartfelt, cute little story. It was probably the best part of this whole movie.
Oh my gosh, you didn't like the mech fights?
What mech fights?
There was like
There is
one.
no
Yeah.
cool fight scene in this whole film.
They spent more time transforming into them than they did fighting, and showing their little trading card of like what one they are, and here, go buy this one.
Yeah. 1,125 meters tall.
You have to show that in a mech anime, Rich. You have to show the stats because people care a lot.
People do care a lot. It cracks me up. The first 80% of this movie, there are so many of those transformations, and all that energy is just deflated when you see them just standing for 10 seconds looking around when they get transported back in time. They go through the epic cutscene and then they're just standing around in old-timey Tokyo for 20 seconds doing nothing. All that energy dissipates.
That happens every scene.
Every scene.
There's cool setup. Like there's that awesome scene at the end when like all the trains are like next to each other on tracks.
Oh, that's great.
Coming up,
That's
and then they
cinema.
start like overcross combining. The overcross combining, guys, when they're like dual trains meshed together. And then all they do is like shoot a single beam or like jump into the sky. And then there's no like extended fight scene that goes longer than 10 seconds.
Yeah, it was bad. It was awful.
Even Godzilla doesn't do much.
No, he's only in like 3 scenes. he's like a stick figure in the one. He just moves from behind and then does the one roar. It was a cameo, and even in when I googled it, it said he does a cameo in the movie. And when I seen that again for the 10th time researching the movie, I just clenched my fist and thought of Micah.
I think he was in it more than I thought he would be. Like he's actually called by name. We
Yeah.
actually get the Godzilla theme.
Oh,
like,
yeah, that
come
was
in
a
when
few
everything's
times.
about to arrive, and it's cool.
Yeah.
Like the old school Godzilla theme coming in. We get him doing his atomic breath. Like it's more than I thought. Like when we first saw him just at the start, there was a part of me that was just like, oh, I hope that's not all.
Which I wrote down. His atomic breath is so weak. He blasts those mechs with them kids in that thing, and I was expecting them kids to be blown away. They're just sitting in the hospital the next day. They're fine.
Not a bruise to be seen.
Yeah.
Not a
just,
singed hair on his head.
Hatsune Miku just sitting over him with a pie, ready to go to the next scene or whatever they were going to do or eat. Or
He's pretty strong though. Like they try and like stab him with one of their mechs or whatever, and they can't even get through his skin, his tough hide. Like
That's just the snow.
it's the snow, the covering us hard snow.
That's the true power of Snow Godzilla.
Micah, what kind of sword did they have
Whoa.
equipped on those trains? I wrote it down.
Is this a trivia? Trivia for me?
You can let it be. Well, I mean, you watched the movie, you should know.
You watched it literally an hour ago.
Grand beam energy swords.
Turnstile sword.
Come on, Micah. We
should've
all
known that.
knew about turnstile swords.
Crossroads
That's embarrassing.
shurikens.
Yeah, I get
It
it.
is so embarrassing.
Every move that they do is like a train thing. Like there was like, oh, we're going to use the turnstile sword, or like we're going to use the track beam or whatever.
Isn't there one that used like the bullet train heating system
Yeah,
for like a fire attack?
Or when the villain, I forget, I think his name was Ohanafu. I'm not sure.
Sure.
One of the angelic beings, he was doing a move where he transports ALFA-X somewhere else, and he just goes towing.
yeah.
It's like, come on.
I
like,
love it.
Do you guys have a favorite of the Shinkalion mix? There were a lot of them.
Heck yeah, I do. Dr. Yellow stole the screen from me.
Yes.
Dr. Yellow.
I want to know how he got his medical license.
It's in kicking butt.
Because is that just what the train's called? Because it's piloted by a kid.
Yeah.
I
The mix Dr. Yellow.
Why is the make Dr. Yellow?
I don't know.
There was also the black ogre that they kept referencing that I imagine was like a series finale.
Was that one with
final
that big
boss.
tail? It was like a... No, that was
No.
Veldor, the machine god of light. That was someone else.
Yes, of course it was. Yeah, Veldor.
It's easy to get them mixed up.
Yeah, sorry.
The ogre was like the one with the two giant spiky maces that they combined together. But then it steps up another level when they all start crossing with each other in the end.
I liked Kagayaki. I think it was a mech with like a big drill bit on one side.
Hey.
They never used the drill bit. We saw all this cool stuff in all the transformation scenes, and none of it was ever put to use.
Well, we didn't see the series.
True.
So I'm thinking, because we had like 2 generations of mech pilots in this movie. Like there's the teens and the kids, and then there were even the adults.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking throughout the series, maybe we would see more of each of these. And then for the movie, it's just like Smash Brothers. Everyone is here.
To get everyone pointing at their screens. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Black Ogre Mech or whatever definitely felt like a, oh my God, remember him kind of situation.
Yeah.
Nick, did you grow up with any of those like long-running anime series that
Gundam, Evangelion, mixed stuff?
Over here, the only comparison I would have is I grew up watching the Bakugan anime, which was these little toys, these circular balls that when you rolled them onto magnetic cards and when the magnets aligned, it would pop out into a monster. It was super cool for that time. But that was one of those shows that every single episode had a fight against a new villain or a new monster. And I wonder if this series is the same, where there's so much action going on in every single episode that they're using the movie more so as a chance to showcase these characters and the development that they go through that they don't have the time to do in those episodes.
Yeah.
It's just boring.
You're right. It did make for a kind of boring film. Yeah, I agree. As far as what I've grown up with, I mean, usually when you're a kid my age, since I'm like 31 now, so in the 90s, you watch anime, but you don't know that it's anime.
True.
Like, I didn't know Pokemon was an anime growing up.
Pokemon was Pokemon.
Or Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah.
Was my big one. But you're right. Yeah, and that's what I mean. Like, this series is probably the build-up, and this is just, look at all this stuff. See? They're all here now. And like the big transformation, what did you call it, Chaser? The overcross?
Yeah, something like that.
They cross the streams.
Overcross combining.
Yeah, they probably never did anything like that, like in the series. It's like, oh, now they're all combining together. Holy cow.
It reminded me so much of Power Rangers, and just there's so many shows like this, right, where it's like 5 or 6 people have got their colored mechs, and then they all end up combining and crossing over, and yeah.
I really wish I grew up with one of those consistently.
We had Hot Wheels Battle Force 5.
Oh, now you're speaking my language.
5 cars all combined, right?
6.
Whoa.
Even, because there was one that was 2 twins.
Whoa.
Crazy stuff. Watch that show, guys.
Rich, did you have a favorite Shinkalion? I know you do.
No, I had a favorite character, though. It was Shashat, the little floating robot cop.
Nice. Good pick.
Oh, yeah.
He was cute. Otherwise, I didn't like any of the mechs. They were pretty boring. How many different modes did they have? I had written down, like, there were so many modes that they transformed into. They transform, so the yellow one would transform, but he would transform into, like, an extra mode or something, and they would have to do a whole other scene of them transforming and showing him coming down the track.
The music was so hype, though.
And it's cool every time, Rich. Every time.
It was like such a build-up, and then they just, like, it shows them, like, look left, right, and they're like, oh. And then the next one would transform, and it went on and on.
You can't tell me that you weren't frothing at the mouth when Dr. Yellow crossed with Crimson.
Frothing wouldn't begin to describe how excited I was for that transformation.
The Evangelion mech comes in not as an Evangelion like Eva, but as a train as well, right? Or like one of these train mechs.
Yeah.
Can we talk about that too? That cameo was crazier than the Godzilla one for me.
Yeah, it was so out of the blue, and they play it so nonchalantly as well.
And ultimately, like, useless, right? That is the one mech that does nothing.
Yeah.
It's like appears in a dream, and then it like says goodbye to him at the end. Shinji does.
No, he comes back in the finale.
Does he? Was he
He
even?
lends his power.
I cannot remember a final fight in this movie, and I watched it last night.
Yeah. It happens in like little bits. It was very jarring, and it's so stretched out with these villains that we don't know because we didn't watch the series. And
I think in the end, that's what's so apparent for me is this is not a movie for people like Godzilla fans or Evangelion fans or Hatsune Miku fans to get into the series. This is for people solely who are already into the series to get hyped about seeing some other popular franchises popping in.
oh yeah.
We're so glad you picked it for us to watch them.
It was so heavy.
I'm so glad. Like, I think I came out of this a better man, a man who was more interested in trains.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
No.
And I hope that the same can be said for both of you.
I've come out a better man, a man that's more interested in Miku. Yeah.
Sunlocked.
I'm more interested to never watch another anime, but I swore them off after the Godzilla anime. But here I am watching this.
You know what? Speaking of other anime, Neon Genesis Evangelion is nothing like this at all. So if that, Rich, you shouldn't take that away.
I think it's too late.
Have you watched it all, Nick?
I have not watched all of it, no. Bits and pieces, really, but it is nothing like this.
I still need to take the plunge into the series, but I think if we're spitballing anime that Rich should watch to get a better idea of what the
His eyes are glazing
Bounds
over. He's
can
not
be.
even going to listen to this.
what the boundless limits are, I think Rich, you should jump into Evangelion with me.
Oh, a hand-in-hand watch through.
Well, what's on the table if I just jump into it? Well, yeah, I mean, what's to say you won't fall asleep?
Evangelicast?
There you go. That's actually a decent podcast idea. The juxtaposition between the person that likes anime, the person that hates it, and then you just go through it all.
Hates the medium in general.
Yeah, you gotta have differing views. You gotta have opinions, like why it's good, why it's bad, why no one should watch it.
Differing views like every Podzilla episode. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, Rich, you are my foil.
Yeah, right. Okay.
He's foil. I love that.
I'm like Bizarro, Micah.
You can be Waika. You can be the Waluigi
Waika.
version of me.
Oh, okay. Waluigi. I get it now. We all love the songs, right? There's so many music breaks. There's so much, like the end song, clickety clack go, clickety clack go, clickety clack go.
Oh, man.
The like skiing advertisement
I love
song
that.
happens. Snow men, snow women, snow people. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that one's a real commercial too. I had to look that one up because
Yeah.
they mentioned like, oh, you know your old commercials. I'm like, wait a minute, that was a recreation of a train commercial. So that I can respect a little bit because I know at least one person in Japan was like, oh man, I remember that.
There was one moment in the movie for me that solidified that this film was actually quite in touch with, you know, modern media and pop culture. It's when Hayato was trying to figure out who this new young middle schooler was. And when he says his name, he shouts, "Your name?" And it's a parody of the Your Name film poster.
Oh, did it really reference that?
Yeah.
That's
and I'm like,
crazy.
oh, most kids, I feel like, wouldn't get this reference. But especially with that advert from I imagine it would have been early 2000s, late 90s. Like, it's doing some fun things.
There's a funny like reaction frame as well. I think when he finds his dad's name and realizes this kid's his dad, where it cuts to Hayato's face and it's like a black and white, like super detailed sketch drawing just for a frame. I was like, well, is this something I'd see in SpongeBob or something? Like just a real funny cutaway. So you're right. They tried to have fun with it.
They're trying to have fun with
And
it.
I think the main disconnect is in the credits, we get shown coloring competitions sent in by the fans.
I was so hoping to see a little Micah drawing.
Mike
That's my true lore.
Yeah.
But it's all by kindergarten kids. So I think that's kind of like the age range.
Now there was different classes.
Oh, was it?
Because it went
Yeah,
up or down through the classes.
The drawings didn't
Yeah.
get much better.
No. There was a few like
You can't
really
say
good
that.
ones. And there was like grand prize winner, second place, third place. But it went through multiple classes. I don't know. I don't remember what the ages was, but there was multiple classes of, I guess, kids who sent the stuff in.
There we go.
Yeah, Shinkalion is popping over there. It's gotta be. If they're having like drawing contests and they got a bunch of submissions, it's gotta be popular over there.
True.
I really do want to know how popular it is.
Do you
It's
guys?
hard to find those numbers over here.
Yeah, there's nothing really about this online. There's like one page on the Shinkalion wiki. There's, of course, it up on IMDb, but apart from that, like Wikizilla doesn't even have information on this apart from Snow Godzilla, which is crazy. Did you guys watch the after credits scene?
Oh, whew.
No, I didn't think there'd be one.
Oh, the reveal, Rich? Were you there? Did you see
No.
it?
My head exploded literally, and
Mine too.
I couldn't even believe what happened.
Mine too.
Like I said, I knew it was going to be his dad, and I was like, oh, the little baby, and it all just came together. The end.
You know what's crazy? His dad, we're told his dad will forget about the main character, right? Hayato, the kid. We're told his dad will lose the memories of them together when he grows back up and goes through the particles or whatever.
Yeah, it's like everything from his time in this timeline.
But at
he
the
forgets.
end, we see his dad giving birth to Hayato, And he's like, it's nice to see you again. So obviously he still remembers some of the things that happened in the movie when both of them were kids.
Sequel bait?
Whoa.
Well, it was made 8 years ago, so I think they're running out of time.
8 years ago is wild.
Hey, if there's a new series out,
There is a new series.
How far into the new series are we at the moment? Is it too late to jump in?
Shinkalion cast, the four of us. I think this might be the start of something new. Yeah. Something beautiful. Micah, do you have any trivia? Is there anything that you have for this movie? Does anyone have anything?
I have one.
Whoa.
Go for it.
The word Shinkansen it just means mainline, like mainline train. I was always wondering why the heck what's Shinkansen? What is a Shinkalion? Because Shinkalion's not a word. But
Yeah.
Shinkansen means mainline train, so I assume Shinkalion is a play on Evangelion, maybe.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Train mech?
Potentially.
Good trivia, Nick.
Did you guys see my version? The subtitles said that the movie was like named something different, something about a like super fast celebrity from the future. Or is that talking about
Yeah, mine did too.
Hatsune Miku? Is Miku the celebrity from the future?
I think it's the ALFA-X.
Oh,
I know that every single train in this franchise is one that is in use at the moment.
we can ride Dr. Yellow.
We can ride Dr. Yellow.
Whoa.
We can ride Dr. Yellow.
Please fact check me on that. Am I right there, Nick?
I'm almost certain you're right.
I'm almost
these
certain.
are real in-service trains.
ALFA-X is the first one that was purely an experimental train that never reached the final stages of production.
Was that the one under the ice that they found the...
Yes, and the one that they recreated in full. So I think ALFA-X is the celebrity. What could have been, what never was.
This train
truly.
is a celebrity coming from the future.
Also, I think the word was celerity, not celebrity. Not that I know what celerity means.
What does
but
celerity mean?
My subtitles said that too. It was like celerity of the future or something like that. Yeah.
Oh. Well.
Is that celerity like light and dark?
Whoa.
See, that's what I was thinking too.
Hey.
Related to celestial? I don't know.
I think this movie was available on YouTube up until a few days ago. Now it is wiped from the face of the planet.
They saw 3 people watch it and they yanked it down.
We can't have this.
So I'm scared that we're putting this out to you listeners and no one has seen this and no one has an easy way of seeing it. So we're only doing this to ourselves.
You can't even watch like clips of it. I Googled it again just to like watch it again or find something else. You can watch the Hatsune Miku song and you can watch the like 1 minute and 21 second of Godzilla's, being in the movie. That's it.
1 minute.
You know what? That's probably the culmination of 80% of what's worth watching this movie for.
Guys, we forget this is a big movie for Podzilla. This is a big new Godzilla.
This is a new Godzilla movie.
Godzilla appearance that has come out in the 2010s. It's come out recently, and it's something we never covered on the show. This is big. This is a historic moment for us on the show. So I'm glad you guys could join us.
Yeah, this is Miss Media.
Yeah, media res.
Micah did not break the rules. Godzilla is in this movie.
Yep.
So
It's true.
This is
We're
a
rating
huge
again.
occasion. Rich, I feel that you're not realizing how big this is.
You broke your own rules when you said you were going to cover each Godzilla movie by release date. So this should have been years ago. We're ALFA-X right now. We're in the future when what should have been covered then, and you guys tore the page out of the book.
This movie is the celerity of from the future.
You two are the celebrities from the future. This was intentional.
Yeah,
plus ALFA-X was also from the past too.
we were watching Jasher be born as we knew we'd be on Podzilla in 2025.
Rich cradling me.
We said, "Nice to see you again."
Micah, how did you find this movie?
There is a few other like random movies that we didn't cover. Of course, there's Godzilla, which we nearly did. If it had won this poll, we still should do it sometime. But then there's another like big crossover Japanese movie that the Gotengo appears in. And it's very like Power Rangers-esque, and it has a super long name as well that we were almost going to do.
The only other one I can think of that's like an original movie with a new Godzilla in is the one by the same director as -1.
Oh, yeah.
His
Sunset on 3rd Street.
third movie in the Sunset on 3rd Street franchise.
And then Ready Player One.
We're still got
a lot of those ones that were in the running.
Just quickly, the only other piece of trivia I have is that there is also a manga adaptation of this movie.
Whoa.
And due to licensing issues, Snow Godzilla does not pop up in the movie. And instead, we have the Titan of Glowing Particle, which is just... It'll be hard to see it on here.
I don't even know what I'm looking at.
It's just this giant energy monster.
Oh, is that his face up there?
He's pretty
Yeah.
cool, I guess. He's no
He's
Godzilla,
just like a big
but
golem-looking thing. He's a Valhallan.
is it still Hatsune Miku?
Yeah, is Miku still in there?
Must be. Miku actually appears as like a recurring character in the series.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
So I think there had been...
So they were already friends when she goes to breakfast with him.
Yes.
Okay.
So there is the whole reason that Shinkalion Shinkansen is a thing now is I think there is a toy franchise called Play Train, maybe off the top of my head, that was going under, but then started releasing these mechs that turn into trains. And then they created the spin-off media of the show and the manga to help boost sales, and it did become quite popular. The action figures started doing collaborations with people like Hatsune Miku by making a Hatsune Miku mech, and potentially with Evangelion as well at that point.
So these all started as like toy and
Yeah.
merchandise
Yeah.
crossovers, and then they made a movie about the toys.
Yes.
Okay.
That makes so much sense in hindsight.
Money grab.
Like Bakugan.
Yeah.
Like Pokemon? Did
I
the
mean,
cards come first?
It's even just like we have Evangelion, and then Godzilla started doing crossovers with Evangelion in toys. Like we've never really had that in a movie before.
Yeah.
So it's like if they then now made that into a film.
A good example of this in the United States, this is exactly how Transformers happened. Toys first, show for toys.
Were they toys first?
Mm-hmm.
I never
that
knew
makes
that.
sense.
Yeah. That makes so much sense in hindsight watching this movie.
Yeah, of
That they're
course.
trying to sell these train figures. And they're awesome. I'm not going to lie. The mechs looked really cool.
Yeah,
If I was the type to collect them, I'd buy one.
I might see if I can get my hands on one of these ones.
Yeah, if Michael Bay made a live action version of this, Micah, would you watch it like with all the action and explosions, or would it just put you to sleep?
I would try to. I don't know how much I'd hold out.
But Hatsune Miku would be in it though.
Yeah. I'll be watching.
She'd be singing during like the explosions.
If she's singing during the entire movie, I will stay awake for her.
Vocalized Vocaloid explosions. Whoa. Rich, are you bringing some Shinkalion action figures in the back of your truck at the next PFAN Palooza meetup?
That's some lore.
Yeah, if they're in where they sell those figures, because the guy that sold the figures we seen there, he had custom ones, so maybe I'll have to talk him into making a Shinkalion, like, because they'll have at least 30 or 40 different train models to go off of. I'll be able to make them.
Hatsune Miku Godzilla. That's what I want. That's what I want to see.
Oh, gosh.
I'm gonna have to check the new G-Fest magazine I got and see if anyone's dressed as the Shinkalion mechs at the fest, and because that'd be the cool ones. No one would know them, and everyone love them.
They would have had to.
If we ever all go to G-Fest, we should just like say, okay, we're just picking one of these characters, one of these kids from the Shinkalion movie to go as.
Micah has to dress as Hatsune Miku, though.
Yes.
He has to
I'd
sing
do
to
it.
us while
I'd
we
do
all
it in a
change into
heartbeat.
with different modes.
Then we could crisscross, track cross each other. Yeah. Rich, do you want to...
No, backtrack. What do you mean by that, Jason?
Wait, I forget that.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, we're not crossing the streams.
We're not crossing streams. We're... What is it? Tracking?
crossing tracks.
Crossing tracks.
And how does
together.
one cross tracks?
I don't know. But it's like you saw in this movie. You big space that
Us
we would
rocking
fly
up
up
to
into.
G-Fest in our costumes. How are we going to cross?
We can find a way. Cross tracks together as P-fans.
This makes me wonder if Thomas the Tank Engine should also be a mech.
Oh.
Just wait until the next movie where instead of Hatsune Miku, they have the fat conductor as the main character.
Yeah, it could work.
No, Rich as his conductor as a kid is the main character.
Where did you find this movie, Micah? Because like we just said, you can't find it anywhere. How did you find this?
I think did you see Snow Godzilla back in the day or something?
It was no Godzilla. Like, how did I find out about this movie?
Yeah.
It was that Snow Godzilla was in it. So I think now, apart from those movies we just said, this was the last movie with an official iteration of Godzilla in it.
Oh, I see.
Snow Godzilla. We can check them off.
I remember at the time we were like talking about GVG and Godzilla versus Giga and Rex and all those like CGI animated Godzilla Day. I remember people saying like, oh, that's the same design as Snow Godzilla. But not really knowing
Yeah,
what
wasn't the case.
Godzilla
Yeah.
was.
Because this is completely new for me.
It's a cool design.
It is.
I like seeing like an elemental styled Godzilla. His atomic breath was a little bit wider. His eyes were like a solid white too.
It's a nice counterpart to Burning Godzilla for sure.
Could this be the Godzilla that was left on the Son of Godzilla Island when he was snowed?
Oh, what?
Yeah, tie it into the canon.
That's good.
I do like that.
Because where else would he have snow on it?
Maybe they took him through the dimensional portal right at that moment when he was starting to get covered with snow, and he was just so angry Manila was no longer with him. That's why he was rampaging.
Or maybe this is Minya growing up.
Whoa. Let's add that to Wikizilla trivia down the bottom.
Rich, you have all kinds of cool theories. I thought he was Snow Godzilla because they were in the snow, and that's it. Like, that's where my thought ended.
It wasn't snowing though when he was transported or however he got there through the dimension thing.
Yeah. And he was covered with it already. It was like embedded into him, into his scoots and his crevices and snow everywhere, man.
I like that even though it's just Godzilla with snow on him, they still had to like give him the name. It's like, we'll call him designation Snow Godzilla, and then like, give him the stats, and it's like, come on, it's Godzilla with snow on him, man. It is cool though. Yeah, I like.
We just need a few more to complete the elemental Godzilla.
Well, he's already water. Godzilla's water.
He's already
we
water.
got snow, we got fire. We just need earth,
Air.
air. Do we have a flying Godzilla? Yeah, we do in Hedorah. Flying.
Yeah, but
backwards.
they didn't call him Flying Godzilla.
And then he comes out of the earth, Godzilla vs. Mothra, so he comes out of the earth there.
There we go.
Oh, there you go. Maybe
Done.
we do have all of them.
Done.
Void Godzilla is essentially Shin. Yeah, we're good.
Void Godzilla. What about, are we doing Pokemon? Is this what we're... Fairy Godzilla? Fighting Godzilla? That's every Godzilla too.
Yeah.
I am running out of notes fast. Should we go into final thoughts? Rich, do you want to kick us off with your final thoughts on Shinkansen, Henkei, Robo, Shinkalion the Movie, the marvelous fast ALFA-X that comes from the future, and then maybe come up with some sort of rating for us to rate this by?
All right. Being a Godzilla fan, now seeing it, it's cool
Oh,
that I saw the Godzilla parts. Otherwise, do not seek this movie out. Do not watch this movie. You can't find this movie anywhere anyway, as long as you live in North America. Maybe in Europe or other nations, countries, continents, but thankfully they've banned it here, so we won't be seeing it again.
Banned.
Once they kind of realized 2 people had watched it in America, they kind of banned it from YouTube. So I bid it adieu and hopefully never see it again. I will rate this so I'm going to use my rating scale of how many times are you sliding your glasses back into position, basically, and stuff. I'm going to do that 1.5 times. I'm going to go up once and then kind of bring them back down a little bit.
Ooh.
basically and stuff.
It is 1/2 higher than I expected.
Yeah, that's surprisingly. That's surprisingly on the up.
Godzilla automatically always gets a 1 star, and then the Hatsune Miku song kind of gave it the extra 1/2 star. Everything else just brought it down to that.
I knew you were a Vocaloid fan at heart, Rich. I knew it.
What about you, Nick? What do you think?
What was our rating system?
How many times are you sliding your glasses back into position, basically, and stuff?
Yes.
And you're wearing glasses, Nick, so I think you just have to show us.
That's true. Well, that's true.
For the podcast audio medium.
I'm going to go 1, 2.
Oh.
I'm going to give it 2.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm not going to say it's awful. I think people should watch it, Rich, just to know that it's real.
Just to believe us.
That yes, there is a movie that exists where trains are mechs and Hatsune Miku duels Godzilla.
But we're watching it for Godzilla, though.
True, technically.
Should you lower your glasses maybe a 1/2 star?
No, and here, you know what? Here's why. They had the Evangelion people show up, and the song "Cruel Angel's Thesis" automatically gets a whole star on its own.
Oh.
So yeah, I'll give it 2. It was interesting, wild, crazy to think it's real, but it's not great. There's no real plot.
I'm going to slide my glasses up my nose, basically, and stuff 2 times as well. I thought it was all right. Godzilla was really cool. I'm going to be listening to Hatsune Miku music for the rest of this week. I just know I am. I'm going to that concert. I'm booking those tickets now. I also, the story between like the father and son and connecting when they never have really seemed to have been close before, that was a really like nice, cute story. And I really like that aspect of the film. The whole movie was just like really nice. We like sit down and we start the movie, and then the first thing that happens is like this intro which says, "Thank you for riding Shinkalion the Movie." It's like we're jumping into a theme park, or like just going to be whisked away on this train for the next hour, 20 minutes. There were no good action scenes of note. There was nothing engaging. Every single background character is like motionless. Like they don't even animate any of the background characters throughout this whole thing. But it was fun. I'm 2 out of 5 for Shinkalion the movie.
Yeah, it's the background characters that get me. You can so tell it's a culmination of like so many seasons worth of media, and then being met by like what was it? It was one of the final scenes where you saw a la the Brady Bunch, like every character's face come up on screen in a little grid. And I'm like, oh, there are 12 kids here. I thought there were 6 of them. None of them have any real, palpable characterization to think of. And I hope that they do have that in the show. I'm moderately curious to check out the show. But for the moment, it's cool to see Godzilla in this. It is very much a movie that does not care so much about Godzilla more than it does about its own story. If you're a train mech fan, I think it's worth watching. But I will also shink, slide my glasses up twice, basically, and stuff.
Whoa. That's the lowest rating we've had on the show in a while.
I was going to say.
But we all had fun. And we could all unanimously say our favorite Godzilla enemy of all time is Hatsune and Miku together now. So that's something.
By far. Yep.
Basically, and stuff.
It only would have been paid off if he blew her away with a radioactive blast and she was vaporized. But that didn't even happen.
Can you mention the Hatsune Miku death scene in this movie?
Godzilla killed Miku.
That might have given it an extra half a push-up of my glasses if that happened.
Basically.
That's a Reddit meme waiting to happen.
I'll amend mine too. I'll give another half push because Jay has a good point. It is a cute core lesson because like the dad mentioned he was bullied for liking trains.
Yeah.
And the core message of like, you should like what you like. And I'm like, yes. Okay. Yeah, you got me. Good. So 2.5.
But you should lower it half because there's at least 25 minutes of straight transforming of trains that they could have used for action scenes.
No, because that rocks.
Rich, that music.
It's epic.
Take a syringe and put it into my blood, Micah. That track, those songs.
It's like such adrenaline to like there's nothing. It's like, it brings you to the high, the edge, and then it just, bam, snatches it away from you.
ALFA-X シンカリオンに変形します。Shinkalion ALFA-X.
Love it every time. Same with Digimon. I like watching them do the whole Digivolution every single time, Rich. That's no points lost for that.
It's like if they did the Megazord and they just like once they transform, the end credits rolled.
That is pretty much what it is. Yeah. New Transformers movie, but the movie ends after the first transformation.
We have 2 emails sent in from listeners. First off, one from JB Mason. JB says, Mr. Carrot and Mr. Nerkles, after doing many, many episodes of your own podcast, grifting off of another podcast, does it feel intense being on the mother podcast that started it all? You are now allowed to roast Micah to his face, so take advantage of that. So happy to see you guys all together, and I can't wait to see the wrap-up podcast wrapping up the episode that featured the wrap-up podcast duo. P.S. I have no idea what the carrot cut is, but I'm going to continue believing that it is a specific type of haircut that you want Jaysha to get. That is the only explanation. I love you guys. From JB.
Heck yeah, JB.
How does it feel, boys? Is there going to be a wrap-up? Is there going to be a wrap-up for the wrap-up?
Oh, of course there is. It would be a crime if we didn't wrap ourselves.
Go ahead, Nick. You can follow up with the question first. I'll go second.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't even remember what his question was.
That sounds like a JB Mason question, actually. endless sentence.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I think he's tied for most returning guest, being one. So, but I'm so sad. I wasn't around when he guested on our show, but I love JB Mason. We need to have him back on stat. What was this question though? Because there was a lot he talked about.
Something about the carrot cup, which we can just skip over. But then how does it feel to be grifting off a podcast and to finally be on it?
It feels like playing the long con finally paid off, JB.
Yeah. Celebrities from the future. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think our plan was to ever get on the main podcast, because then it goes against everything we're talking about. But here we are, and it's kind of like if we travel back in time when we met our younger future selves, like we're kind of crossing streams or crossing the tracks is what we've learned in this episode.
Yeah, it's the start of something beautiful, I think. I don't think this will be the last time the four of us get together, so maybe
Even Galacast. Just wait. 2026.
Hatsune Miku cast, I think. We have another message from Simon Otter talking about Destroy All Monsters from last episode. He said, "Oh, this movie. I have many thoughts about it. One being, I've got a new name for it. Destroy One Monster." But I did like this movie. It's a fun shower flick. One other unrelated thing. Have you guys seen the new Demon Slayer movie? It is my favorite anime, and the new Infinity Castle movie is my new favorite movie, beating out Return of Godzilla. My ratings, Destroy All Monsters 2 out of 5, Monsters Destroyed, and Demon Slayer 6 out of 6 upper moons. Rich, can you be our man on the ground watching Demon Slayer Infinity Castle? Let us know your thoughts.
No, I can't.
But it's better than Return of Godzilla, Rich.
Simon Otter. No. That's a new P fan. I'm not going to take. And rating Godzilla Advancement, was that the other name that this movie, that Destroy All Monsters had? Mike had?
Destroy One Monster.
Yeah, Destroy One Monster. No, new P fans don't get to proclaim those kinds of things and say more anime needs to happen.
Whoa!
I need to speak up for the veterans, for the grizzled veterans, Frogurt and
elitist Rich over here,
and Connor. Some of the mainstays. There's to be no more anime watching. This will be banned.
We can't even talk about it. Micah, you're watching no more Ghibli.
Yeah, live action only.
It has no Godzilla in it, so there's no way I would ever watch it.
We're going to do an early announcement of our next theme on Podzilla. Anime theme. No.
Jason, can we please?
I don't think the show would survive.
Yes.
I don't think Rich would survive.
No.
Rich might not survive.
I'll just have Nick host the wrap up for that season.
We've got a sizable amount of anime fans in the Discord, though. You have a whole channel for them.
Yeah, and that's it's good that I'm not pro anime on here to kind of bring it down a little bit to reality of, this wasn't a good movie at all. And I'm glad we all kind of rated it almost the same.
Half-star difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're all kind of rated about the same.
Yeah. It's bad. But it's not for us. And there was some cool stuff.
This is one of those, if you were a fan of the anime and you were a kid, you'd love this movie.
You'd be eating it up.
This would have rocked. Yeah.
For sure.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess that's us for this episode. Next episode, the winning nomination for the final Podzilla Raids Again. Oh, I was going to say movie, but it's not a movie. It's a game. A game one. Godzilla Save the Earth from 2004. It is a video game published by Atari. It was released on PlayStation 2 and Xbox. It is the sequel to Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee, Micah, which we played heaps growing up on the GameCube.
Yes.
And then the follow-up from Save the Earth is Godzilla Unleashed, which I also put a lot of time into. But this is the one in the middle I have never played. So I'm excited. We're going to be playing a video game for a Podzilla episode. I don't even know how this is going to work. Have you guys, Nick, you've played this?
Oh, yeah. I don't know how this is going to work either.
Is there a campaign?
You're going to have to do it. I think there is. I believe there's a campaign.
Yeah, I think you'd start as Godzilla and then you have to beat each monster on their level or something like that to unlock them.
Hey.
And then be able to use them as, versus each other, I think. It's been years since I played it.
This is historic, though.
Mikey, you've got 2 weeks to 100% a video game.
Easy. I will also say we were trying to figure this out, but there might be a way to get some online play for this going.
Yeah, we'll see.
Watch the Discord. We might see if we can get up a little Podzilla tournament going.
Micah in the Discord for a game night?
Yes, let's go.
I don't believe it.
Don't believe it for a second.
I don't believe it. But we'll try. Yeah, that'll be really fun. The synopsis for Save the Earth is: the planet is under siege. Protect it from complete destruction as Godzilla, the towering titan of our time, roam the Earth battling notorious mega monsters, an alien invasion, and ongoing military attack. Take your mammoth size and rage online to smash sworn enemies in a crushing display of melee madness. This is monumental city trampling action that kicks serious tail.
I've got to start saying that. This kicks tail.
This thing kicks. This is
tail.
Monumental city trampling. This thing.
That's some Gex the Gecko talk right there. No, I loved that
100%.
game though. I'm excited. You guys should be too. It's going to be awesome.
I'm genuinely stoked.
It'd be nice to do something different for a change.
Guys, what have we got for the post-ep Patreon?
Yeah, so if you are a member of our Infant Island or Odo Island Patreon tiers, you can listen in as Podzilla Wrap-Up Podcast and Podzilla go head-to-head. Mike is going to be versing Nick and Rich in the ultimate Godzilla trivia game to see who's the biggest fan, who actually knows their stuff.
I also think that Rich might have some nursing questions that he wants to quiz me on to see if I do, in fact, work and am not lying about my occupation.
I think he does.
Stay tuned, non-Skull Island fans.
Yeah. I think you should be scared, Micah.
Get it, non-scholars.
And I forgot to do it at the start of the episode, but just a quick shout out to our Odo Island patrons who we really, really appreciate. Rich and Nick, first off. You guys are awesome. We got Connor, Frogurt, Michael, Jacob, Sean, Ron, Matt, JBSpino, Emma, and JB Mason as well. So patreon.com/Podzilla if you want to be an Odo Brodo.
They're all legends. And finally, just shout out to you guys, the
Yes.
Podzilla Wrap-Up Podcast.
Yes.
Doing fantastic stuff over there and just such a fun way to interact and hang out with the wider community, and not just ours, the wider Godzilla community as well. Has there been a recent episode that you want to redirect people to watch or listen to?
The Vote Podzilla one, I think, was pretty good when we actually had some interaction with the fans while we were doing it. But I'd have to look back on which one's been listened to the least. I actually think the one where Agnes was on, that was a pretty fun one where we got to talk to one of the P fans. We'll be doing that more. I think we might have an extra P fan joining us in a few days when we wrap up this podcast.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's what I really love is if you listen to the Podzilla main show, which we release every 2 weeks, you can kind of wait and there'll be a Podzilla Wrap-Up Podcast episode to go alongside it. So you can listen to kind of both. And then they're doing really fun extra stuff like Vote Podzilla, counting down the votes for one of our previous themes. And the link is in every show notes of every single one of our episodes. So you can click into their Podzilla Wrap-Up Podcast, go straight there from this. So check them out. Thanks so much for joining us, guys. This was a blast and stuff. It was a blast, basically.
Basically.
A blast.
Basically a blast and stuff. Oh, thanks for having us. Honored and humbled. Our podcast literally couldn't exist without you.
Exactly.
This is the coolest thing. Anything else you guys want to shout out? Anything else going on?
Any places people can follow you?
Oh, I am a social Luddite. No, if you're trying to follow me, I don't exist. I'm a ghost.
Find Nick in the Discord.
Nerkles, plug the tabletop.
That's true. Yeah, that's a really good point. Why aren't I shouting that out? Yes, I run tabletop games in the Podzilla Discord.
Yes.
Where fate is decided. We do it every other week on Fridays at 6 p.m. Eastern. Please join. I want you in my game.
We did a Western game. I was the only one that pretty much died. I was hit unconscious for the whole final fight. It was great.
Good stuff.
No, it's so much fun. Yeah, jump in there. We have every 2 weeks some tabletop stuff with Nick, and then we'll try have some game nights and movie nights and stuff in there. Anywhere else people can follow you, Rich? Again, Rich is letterboxed. I don't know what you're called on there, but
Probably my name, Rich Jette. I don't really I'll just plug the Podzilla wrap up, but I also want to mention Godzilla, Giga Bash has Gamera in it now, so we're going to have to do a Gamera game night as well.
is that true?
Yep.
Hey.
I didn't even realize.
And we all know how smooth that went last time we tried to do that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's,
still got
wow.
PTSD.
I didn't even play that last time because we couldn't connect from New Zealand.
Yep.
We'll give that,
right.
give that another go. I mean, it's actually going to be a big couple weeks for Godzilla fans too, because Godzilla Day is on the 4th of November.
Yep. It's birthday.
So that's coming up. I think
It's on the 3rd.
on the 3rd. Thank you. See, fake fan already. But I'm sure there will be some like new short films and announcements and things. Maybe some news on -1, 2.
I think I'm hopeful that we might get a trailer.
Yeah.
There's no way.
I think we got the -1 trailer on Godzilla Day initially.
I think they just started filming in August 1st or July 1st, one of the two. So we're like just beyond filming. I think if they even wrapped up by then, I'd have to think they would be.
Maybe I'm delusional.
Yeah, I think you are. You
I guess,
nominated,
basically.
You got us watching this movie. You are delusional.
Maybe it'll be Shinkalion 2 release date announced.
Yeah.
Please.
Wait for the
please.
official Snow Godzilla figurine.
Air Godzilla in the new Shinkalion movie. Thanks, guys. We will see you next episode for Godzilla Save the Earth.
Take it easy, guys.
Godzilla says I should fight my own battles.